Here's a very interesting thing from the Mets minor league system. They have this pitching lab. Now we're going to get into this video. We're going to have a pitching prospect camp. That's going to involve some catchers. And at the end of this video, you'll see the whole entire list of players that are going to be involved. But the most interesting thing is one of the headliners, Matt Allen, the long-lost prospect who hasn't pitched in like 20 years. He hasn't pitched in a long time. Mets drafted him in 2019, and this is from MetsMinors.net. Matt Allen participated in Mets pitching prospect camp. The 2019 third-round draft pick and former Mets top prospect, Matt Allen is involved in the team's Top Gun pitching development camp, which is loaded with the team's top pitching prospects. Also on the list are top 100 prospects, such as righties Brandon Sprout, Nolan McLean, and Jonah Tong. Allen, who is now 23, has undergone multiple elbow procedures, since being drafted by the Mets in 2019. Class had also featured Brett Beatty. The former Florida Gator commit appeared in 6 games in the Mets system in 2019, including 5 starts, and allowed 3 runs over 10 and a third innings. Allen's 2020 was washed away, just like all the other minor leaguers, the shortened COVID-19 season that saw no minor league action. He did participate at the Mets alternate site during the season, which I think was in Brooklyn, was in on Coney Island. He tore his UCL in the early stages of the 2021 season and underwent Tommy John surgery early that May. Allen had 2 other surgeries on his elbow in the following 2 years, including a UCL revision procedure in February of 23. In total, 3 major elbow surgeries have sidelined the right-handed starter over the last 4 years, but indications are that he is healthy and ready to go to camp this spring. He did do it last summer at the Mets facility in Port St. Lucie. Allen was a high-profile prospect coming out of the draft in 2019 and was one of the more polarizing stories heading into the draft day. Mets signed him with a bonus of roughly $2.5 million, which is quadruple what his slot value was. The word was that he was going to go to college. And that didn't happen. And the Mets signed him. And the Mets been very patient with him. He was considered a guy that had a shot to be a number 2 starter in the major leagues. And he's been with the Mets for 6 years now, and he's 23 years old. I'm very surprised that he's still in the Mets organization. But that must tell you what they really think of him, probably as a person, probably as a player, and his arm. So the fact that he's still sticking around tells you a lot about where he is in the organization. But now at the end of this video, you're going to see all kinds of stuff about all the other players involved in the camp. And hopefully you like this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Here are the players that the Mets are going to have in their pitching development camp very soon. We'll start with the pitchers. Matt Allen, Noah Hall, Ethan Lathier, Jonathan Pintaro, Brandon Sprout, Blade Tidwell, Will Watson, Nate Dom Hamill, Nolan McLean, Jonathan Santucci, Zach Thornton, Jonah Tong, and Jack Wenninger. Those are the pitchers. The catchers they'll have will be Matt O'Neill, Francisco Toledo, Vincent Perozzo, and Julio Zayas.